So guys, for all those watching, either before or during the stream, after the stream on YouTube, welcome to the campaign. So last we left off, the party have bravely based the deformed zombie within the mine and cleared out any remaining threats therein. However, just before leaving, on a triumphant note, Cade, the assassin, decides he wants to see what the chest at the back of the area held inside. Failing at finding the trap located on the rear side of the chest, he managed to trigger it, and as a result, a potent poison nova explodes from the chest and rips through the party, coating the area in a thick, sticky green substance, which was accompanied by some sort of giant green cloud, hovering only a few feet off of the ground, which, when breathed in, caused instant sickness. All but one of you escaped, being poisoned, that is, and two of you fell unconscious as the poison now inside your lungs and veins was causing severe damage to your body overall. Thinking quickly, antidotes were shared out, but realising that there wasn't enough to go around, one of you cleverly opened up a portal back to town, wherein you could be safe and get the potions you required to cure the rest of the party and their afflictions. Taking a moment to rest, recuperate and gather your bearings, you will decide to get a few tasks done whilst in town, mainly identifying through ritual magic the properties hidden within two rare magical artifacts recently found within the Bloodmoor. Okay, so how do you want to proceed?
Did we manage to find any herbs or any items that we can use in our downtime?
At the moment, no. You've been spending all your time learning how to identify correct herbs and not just picking up random pieces of grass or shrubbery. So
okay, so it's more
like a training wheels kind of task this time. But when you're out in the wild, yes, you can definitely search for that as an extra thing to do as a free action or so.
Kind of like I said last session, I want to wait for Olivia to be done with her biology lesson.
Okay.
Because she was going to introduce me to the camp's leader, because I wanted to talk to her about what we found in the mines.
Yep, no problem. So, are you heading over to her now? Or are you going to take care of other things in the camp first before speaking to her?
Just as soon as Livia's done.
Yeah.
Because I don't particularly know who it is yet. I've just heard mentionings of someone in charge. I don't know who it is as of yet, so I'm waiting for Livia.
Okay. In the last session, I believe you did actually trade with her. In the interest of trying to save some of your party members down in the cave still. It was a very, very brief trade, but a trade nonetheless. So you do know her, you have met her, you traded with her. So it's up to you where you want to go from there and how you want to follow that up.
Was that who I got the antidotes off?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so who is it? Kasia?
Akara.
Akara. Oh, Akara's the leader?
Yes, she is actually the leader.
Okay.
If you consider Kasia as like a rogue general or something like that. But Akara is a CRS, so she kind of outranks her.
Okay, in that case, if I know who it is, I'm just going to go over and talk to her.
Yeah, no problem. Are you going alone, or is this going to be a party thing? Because there is a quest to hand in with her.
If the other party want to come with me, then more than welcome to. Now that I know it's a car, I assume we'd all be going over there, because she was the one that told us about the cave in the first place.
Yeah, that's right, she did.
I'm going to go over with.
Okay. Francis, what are you doing?
I'm going to be. I'll follow Olivia wherever she's doing. I'll just like tag along, and Bob's going to be like wandering behind me.
Mhm.
I don't have Bob up anymore, do I? No, because Bob died when I died.
I can't remember if he died or not. But
I went unconscious, didn't I?
yeah, but well, they'll still. Did you go unconscious? I don't remember you going unconscious. I can't remember if you did or not.
No, I think
No, I
the only
didn't.
ones who went unconscious was.
Because if you go unconscious, your
barbarian.
summons drop.
The only
No,
person who went unconscious was me.
Yes, and I believe
Okay, sweet.
Cash did as
Cash.
well,
Yeah, Cash went unconscious as well.
which was the mad sprint back to town reason, if I
Yes.
recall correctly. Okay,
You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, bitches.
Thank you.
all
I
right.
certainly got my leg workout for the month done.
Okay, so what we should do is we should say the party head to Akara to check in with her and receive your rewards, I should imagine. She's got something to say, so bear with me. Let's see if...
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Did everyone hear that at all?
No,
No?
it was really, really quiet.
That's
Any,
I put you
any
up to-
quieter, I'd hear a pin drop.
I put you up to 200% and didn't
Same.
hear a word. Yeah.
no problem. What I would do is then we'll do it this way. I'll switch my speakers, my headset off for a second and play it through the speakers.
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Did that come through that
Okay.
time for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that came through.
Fantastic. Right, so yes, you may pick a... You basically all gain a skill point to pick or increase ranks of a current skill. You can pick a new skill if you wish, as long as you have the level to do so. And on top of that, you all hit level 2. So, one by one, if you'd like to roll your hit dice.
Sure, I'll go first.
Hold on.
Okay, so 6 for you, Ira. Remember, I do allow re-rolls on ones. You get one re-roll.
That's horrible. 4.
I'll go next.
Okay. Very nice. 5 on the d6, lovely. Who's going next?
I can.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
And then Cade will do last. Ooh. Is that a 1? Or is that a...
No, that's a 3.
Oh,
but I have a
what?
-1 con modifier.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. Ouch. Well,
Well, I'm
is what
double
it
digits
is.
now.
It is what it is. And Cade? What have we got there? 3 more.
Cash, don't forget to add your con
Got 4.
modifier.
No, I did not add my con modifier.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a bit low, isn't it? So I think you've got a +2 or 3.
My 3. I have 16 in Constitution.
There you go then, so you got 7 points. That's better.
Do we regen all of our health like we did in D1, or is that...
Yes, you do. Upon the level up, you do get all your health back and so on.
Health, mana, all that
yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, mana as well, yeah.
I need to up mana. What is the ruling on that again?
Plus
Probably in a home.
2 from your base class, I believe it is. And then it's +1 for int, whiz, or charisma.
Okay, so just not level up, it'd be +2 then.
Yeah. Oh god, well I'm gonna be busy for a while because I get spells now.
Oh god, yeah, I need to look into my... I need to look into a few things.
Of course. Yeah, so you get +2 per your character level, including level 1. You get +5 mana per positive wisdom, intelligence, and charisma modifier.
+5 for every whiz.
Yep.
Int and charisma.
Yep.
And what was the base, did you say?
You get +2 per level.
Okay.
I have to look at spells.
I picked out a couple of spells that I was gonna pick, so well, I only get like 2 spells, so it's a lot easier for me.
Yeah, it does make it a bit easier.
And rangers are really limited to what they can have from PHB spells.
Yeah, absolutely. Might be best to follow the D2 skill line for your ranger.
Oh no, I have like spells that I want, like
Okay.
you know, Hunter's Mark and,
Oh,
and
yeah, for
snaring
sure.
and all that. I have spells that I'm definitely picking.
Mhm.
God damn it. Oh, and this is where it gets mean. I get a +2 to all attack rolls with a bow
Beautiful.
because of fighting style archery.
Okay. So who's taking any of the, well, ranks or skill points? I mean, you might as well spend them. You've got the points. Unless you want to save them up, you can.
I'm taking Inner Sight.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
I will in a minute, I just had to give myself another cantrip and figure all that out.
Yeah, I'm taking Fire Blast.
Oh. So you're taking one of the traps.
Yep.
Okay. It is going to count as a resource, so add it as your sheet to your sheet as a resource because it has charges.
Yep.
Just use it like you would do a kit that you would use in
Yeah.
battle. Okay.
I take it that's for long rest, not short.
For the it'd be a long rest for that one.
Right, okay, doesn't have that.
Does anyone need any help with their skill?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick my skill in a minute. I'm just working out what this spell I want.
Yep.
Did we say magic missiles completely out this game?
For you,
Yeah.
it's
it's force.
no, you'll be able to take it because it's force. You can't take
Wait.
anything that has elements on it.
That's right. Right, sweet. Sweet.
Technically, isn't force an element?
Not a proper element, which is
Like-
considered elements.
Like, not trying to,
No.
fuck the party or anything like that, but
No, you're right. You're right. It's fine.
because technically,
Absolute
isn't
fuck.
elements like anything that's not like piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning or something like that?
Potentially, yeah. But we're using the fire, cold, lightning, radiant,
Mm-hmm.
and so on. But we're not counting force as an element as such. It's like being hit by a magical brick.
I cast brick.
There is a magical stone ability or skill, I believe. Spell, sorry.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, it's basically that.
Okay, so I get an extra.
There's
spell.
also one of my favorite spells at like mid to high level is mini meteors. You summon like 8 meteors and you just send them at people. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, wow, that'll be interesting.
I picked it for my sorcerer build that I sent you.
Yeah, I wondered what it was. I had to go through and have a look, see what the spells most. Because
It's fun.
I don't
like
know
it's
spells.
It's not like amazing, but it's fun.
Yeah. I'd like to see a paladin build, if you don't mind, at some point.
Yeah, I'll work on something like that.
Yeah, fantastic.
Now I need to go into my druid skills. I've done the normal D&D stuff. Now I need to do the Diablo one.
Mm-hmm.
I get additional spell slots. Sexy as fuck.
I am going to give myself. Yeah.
Biggest.
Yes. I'm going to give myself lycanthropy.
Okay, so your were form will last a little bit longer. Is that right, or is that the...
No.
Oh no.
It's improves the statistics gained in were creature form. So as a werewolf, I get plus 5 HP, plus 1 damage, and if I were to go into werebear, I'd get plus 15 HP and plus 1 AC.
Yep. They have been tweaked recently to be a lot more in line with what kind of animal they are. So the bear is obviously a lot more tanky, hit point sponge. The werewolf is more damage and speed.
So I'm going to put this here. Actually, you know what? That would make more sense to put that on my other one.
Yeah. Just remember,
Yeah,
you aren't limited to only picking one of these skills. You can always go onto your summon, and if you wanted to pick up a summon, then you can. It's not a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just trying to find a place to put a note that I now have lycanthropy. I was just thinking it makes more sense to actually put it on my were form.
Yeah, I would literally just
be...
unless you're planning on resetting it all, and then you've got to take all those away. I would literally just adjust what it says on your skill.
Yeah.
I will probably end up doing something with the resetting and stuff like that.
No problem. Maybe you get your first reset for free.
Yeah.
And then it gets steep.
Or I can just go there. Brilliant.
Yep.
That'll remind me next time I think. Okay, I think that's everything I need to do for my level up.
Wonderful.
I just want to talk to Akara when everyone else is done.
Yeah, I mean, you're all there. Feel free to talk to her, and she'll answer your questions.
I just didn't want to interrupt people while they're doing their level ups if they had any questions.
It's alright, they can do it in quiet.
They can shut the fuck up and get on with
it. Let me RP.
I'm already done.
Get out of my face if you're leveling bullshit. I'm RPing here, boy.
To be honest, I think everyone's done anyway, so far away.
Can I ask what the weather looks like? How is the...
At the moment, it's clear. There's obviously that thick, unnatural fog and smoke that's still drifting around in the air. There's still that burning smell that is really... You kind of get used to it at this point. You've been in and around it for a while now, but it just doesn't seem to go away. The bright glow towards the east, bright orange, still there, still burning away. Other than that, there's slight light reduction. As you know, it's been pretty hard to see where you're going whilst outside of camp and so on. It's a bit brighter in here, what with the abundance of light coming from the centre of town, and also all the burning torches are scattered around. But in general, fairly clear. It's not raining or anything like that. It's not too windy or anything. So yeah, temperate. It's fine.
Thank you. It's morning, right? Still morning?
I can give you the time actually, as you're now back in camp. Okay, so you guys have passed through there, so it'll take an extra 30 minutes. All right, so it's just before 9 a.m. No, it'll be 40. Yeah, it's just before 9 a.m. So it's still quite early in the morning.
Did we have a long rest or just?
Yes, you had your long rest already.
Okay. Good.
You've all taken a short rest as well. I am keeping up to date with all of that, so don't worry. So you've all got 3 long rests that you can take within the next day or so. You've got no more long rests, but you do have your extended rest, which is where you just sleep and do nothing else.
No, it's just to make sure I know I have my rage back.
You would have got it back anyway because you leveled up.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you get all your stuff back.
Good. And the gift from Akara was 1 skill point because we leveled up, right?
Yeah. No, you got a skill point as a reward for completing the quest.
Okay. Which
But you leveled up also.
So I have 2 points
That's correct.
to spend. Okay.
Does everyone else realise this? You also get a point for every class level that you level up. So you get one for the quest and 1 for the level up.
So technically, we could have a level 3 of 1 skill.
Absolutely.
Because
You could
level
have
1, level 2, and then the extra skill.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my extra one into my other one into lycanthropy again then.
Okay.
I'm gonna save mine for now, if that's okay.
Yeah, you can just make a note. Save it.
I'm putting mine into fire charge. I want that as strong as possible.
Okay, nice. So yeah, you've got a rank 2 fire blast.
I'll do that in a minute. I want to do this up. I'm very good at this.
Francis, are you?
I am going to increase my one's into skeleton mastery.
Yep.
And then 1 into ray skeleton.
Okay, so what's your race skeleton at the moment? 2?
1 at the moment.
Alright, so it will be 2. So you'll be able to raise a second skeleton as well to come fight with.
So, and they'll get +5 and +1 AC.
Yeah.
+1 to Dex and Tech.
Absolutely.
You get a short sword at rank 1.
Good morning, Akara.
Good morning.
I'm afraid I bring bad news on such strange times. As you know, we have finished our exploration of the mine, and well, I sort of reach into my backpack and bring out the foreman's uniform that I took.
Yep.
And sort of kind of in a folded manner kind of present it to her.
Yeah, okay. She holds out her hands and receives the garment from you. And lets out a very deep sigh. She says, I suspected as much. There's been no word from the miners for quite some time now. And what with the chaos that has unfolded across Sanctuary recently, I suspected that they were actually killed.
You may wish to know that the foreman seemed to be the center of corruption within the mine.
It would make sense. The position he held of power, it would make sense that he would be picked. So, are you saying that they weren't actually dead when you found them?
They seemed undead.
Ah, I see.
The workers themselves seemed to be in a zombified state, while the foreman took on a much stranger form, that of a blue-tinted, dripping ghoul.
Right. Okay. I think I know what you mean now. There'll be time to mourn for them later. But the cave is now clear. It's been purified. I felt the change. It's been sanctified. So the camp owes you a great deal. You have my trust, absolutely.
Is she still holding the garment, like, out?
Yes, she does have it in her hands, yeah.
I'm going to place my right hand on the garment
Mhm.
and say, Num alto en mir.
Okay. She kind of tilts her head up slightly and
Apologies.
asks, and says,
it mean-
that's old. What you just said is old. So she recognizes what you said.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to DM you what that actually meant.
Yeah, I do actually know what it means. But yes, she does as well, and her reaction is pretty much what you would expect. It's a respectful nod. There's nothing else that can be done. The bodies are long gone. They can't be resurrected. Because apart from anything else, from what you've told her, they've been risen already. They've been brought back as abominations, and you've had to put them down, whether you would like it or not. So the result is what it is, and she accepts it and thanks you. Well, I suppose. Well, I don't really know what else to say. You've done a great boon to this camp. You've come here completely unannounced. We obviously were shocked that you turned up, but we're very thankful that you all turned up. I can see what I can do with regards to speaking to a few of the other the camp dwellers. The merchants in town will hear about what you've achieved. They will respect it, and you may find that they will be more receptive to, shall we say, reducing costs for all of your party. So, once again, we thank you ever so much for helping us. And if there's anything else that you need, please feel free to ask.
Thank you. I'm most grateful. But, yeah.
After a second or two, just because, I'm just spacing out as a normal barbarian would do, I go like, oh, wait a minute. And then I grab into my backpack and pull out the heart and ask her, do you know what I can do with this?
She gives it a quick glance over, quickly realizing what it is that you're actually holding. I assume it would still be frozen at this point as well, so it's not like dripping or anything. She says, my friend, I wouldn't suggest you do anything with it. There may be, with a bit of research, a way that you can use it as a reagent for maybe some sort of enchantment on a weapon. But that is a blackened, frozen heart, and personally, I think you're probably better off just burning it and forgetting about it. But this is your choice, what you want to do with it.
And who could help me to enchant the weapon with this, as you mentioned?
Well, like I said, a long time ago, there was definitely someone that I heard of that would be able to help you with this. But whether they're still alive, I don't know. It was a man of a great, powerful order. You could call him a wizard. Many people call him a seer, like I am. And he goes by the name of Deckard Cain.
You see.
However, I know not where he is. I've not seen him for many years, and last time I spoke to him, he was heading towards a town not too far from here, known as Tristram.
I see. Thank you. I guess I'll just keep it for now. And that's a question to the DM. Will it stay frozen or will it decay?
At the moment, it's staying frozen. You don't know if it's gonna thaw out or not.
Okay. Then I'll just put it in my backpack again.
Oh, that's nasty. Imagine just like, a couple of weeks later, you just open your backpack and it just wafts out,
Hey, I'm a barbarian. I can take it.
Fair point.
Yeah, but there's also the rest of us.
Yeah.
You'll just be like, good grum. We're like, good heavens.
I smell death for breakfast. It's fine. I'm an assassin.
Well done.
Yeah, that's right.
And you throw up at the sight of your own nosebleed.
That's a long story that I'm not telling anybody.
Okay, guys. So, if everybody is happy with speaking to Akara, before you head off, she mentions that Kasha wishes to speak with you all.
Ash wants to speak to us. Okay.
Yeah, she mentions that obviously there's been a lot of attention and focus from these guys on the party, watching what you've been doing since you've entered the town. No, I call it a town. The encampment. Livia, you obviously have ties to Kasha in some form. So you know who she is, you know what she commands and how she works. The rest of you do not. You've had a brief meeting with her at some point during the first night that you came here. And she has been watching your actions within and outside of camp as best she possibly can. What with the helping of the setting up the defences, just other general jobs around the town, which has been greatly appreciated, has been really starting to increase her trust towards the party. We're not quite there yet, but she's willing to at least hold an audience with you. So that's the message. The message is that she wishes to speak to the party.
Okay.
Let's rock to the road and you'll be
Timeline-wise, is this before or after our herbology lesson?
What, this message or the whole chat?
The whole chat, like the interaction that Ira had and everything. Like, is that before?
This would have been after all of it.
Okay. So we both herblord up.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've all got your herb lore that you've been learning, and then the chat with Akara takes place.
I can feel my brain expanding. Getting more bumps on my smooth brain.
Very well. Okay. So yeah, with that knowledge in mind, totally up to you guys. You don't have to go and see her if you don't want to. You can just leave if you want to go leave. The portal is still up. For some strange reason, you still don't know how this works, but at the moment, it's been really useful, so you're not questioning it.
I'm gonna go and kick the portal. I'm not actually. So after Akara says that, I'd probably say we should go talk to her. If the leader of the camp says that to go speak to the commander of the camp, we should probably go and do that, and not just leave.
Fair play.
Olivia is making a lot of sense.
I just go with.
Vance is like, come on, Bob, we gonna go see the leader.
So I'll kind of like lead the party over to Cassia.
I follow.
Okay.
Is there kind of like a greeting form that we have? Like, do we address her in any specific way?
It's totally up to you.
Well, I would know if there's like a way that is common to interact, like, you know, approach the camp chief.
I called her Jeff.
You can give her a captain title if you wish, or shadow captain, something like that. Completely up to you. Whatever you would feel that would suit her is how you can greet her.
I'd probably say teacher.
Yeah.
Because she is like the one of the main teachers, isn't she?
Yes.
I'll probably come up to her like, teacher, you wanted to see us?
Yep. 1 second. Let's do. There we go. All right.
My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Okay. So that's our next quest.
So.
I just look up and I go, assassination target.
She looks at
Price.
you and says, yes.
Let's go.
What was the name of the target again?
What's what, sorry?
The name of the target. She gave a name.
Bloodraven. She has a real name, but the name that she received once she was corrupted, it was Bloodraven.
Okay.
Her actual name is Dave.
Jeff.
Dave. Oh no, Jeffina.
Jeffina.
Oh,
Jeffina Davos.
Oh god, I remember having so much fun making your dumb names in that campaign.
Oh, the memories. Okay. Let's unmute that.
Olivia, does this mean we're heading to the monastery?
I don't know, are you?
Does it?
It's your choice.
Well, I'm already going towards the blacksmith and see if they've got a whetstone.
Yes, she does have a whetstone. What is it you wish to do?
Purchase a whetstone.
Oh, no.
Oh, the whetstone.
No, this whetstone is huge. You would not be able to carry it. It has been brought here by cart. And it's got like leather strappings and stuff like that. So it is purely for the blacksmith and not to be moved. It's near enough an anvil at this point.
and I start walking towards whichever direction the monastery is, which I don't know, so I just start walking in the direction.
Okay.
I have an assassination target.
Right, guys. Before we do anything else, as a result of last session and the session beforehand, you guys are going to be suffering some damage to your gear. One from the trap, the other from just general wear and tear. So anything that you are wearing will reduce by 4 points. So it's anything that you have actually equipped on you. From the trap, it will reduce by a further 5 points. So this corrosive cloud has really damaged most of your gear that you will be wearing.
How many points in total?
9.
Oh, that's my short staff destroyed.
Is it actually destroyed?
Yep.
You can get it reforged with
I've already got one in the bag, so I'll just take that out.
All right. And what do you want to do with the other one?
I'll put it in my pack.
It's corroded metal now, basically.
I'll put it in my pack.
Okay.
So, questions.
Interesting.
Do amulets have durability?
No, they do not. Rings and amulets do not have durability.
Okay. And a blue small shield, what would the durability be on that? Because it's usually 20, I think. That's how a small shield starts.
For the, let's see.
Sure,
So
it's the same.
it would be the same as what you would have for a basic one. All it is just a basic with a enchantment on it.
Got it. Okay.
The durabilities in general are quite a lot more higher than what they were in the first campaign.
Yeah, no one.
20. Yes.
Like
Because
the
I
basics
didn't have that one equipped yet, so it's a full durability.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That being said, most of my stuff is fuck.
Yeah.
My boots are at 0, my gloves are at 0, so I don't know what they are now. Corroded leather?
When they're at 0, they offer no protection whatsoever. No benefits from them at all from wearing them. They're just basically cloven at that point. But you can get them remade over at Chassis if you wish.
I'm gonna spend 45 fucking gold to repair my armor and my bow.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe your rogue can be a little bit more careful next time he goes tinkering with a chest.
How much damage to the weapons was it?
9 total.
9 in total, yeah. So that's everything that's equipped, not stuff that's in your inventory.
Oh, that counts for weapons as well. I need to change that.
Yeah, that's weapons and also in both weapon slots.
No, both weapons. I need to do my daggers too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to speak to the blacksmith about that. Chelsea's the blacksmith, right?
Yes, she is. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, all done there. Okay, time to do some math.
Another 18 gold to repair. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care about my daggers.
Yeah, I have no daggers, my hand axes are gone, and my armour is disintegrated.
Good job, Rogue. Good
All
job.
I have is my fire charges. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm gonna repair one of my daggers and leave the other one at 1 durability.
Okay, so I'm just going to mute myself because I'm going to be talking to myself for ages, trying to do math.
It's not a problem.
Well, that's one way I had to spend 54 gold.
Mm-hmm. I think selling that charm is looking a lot more feasible now.
No, fuck you. I want that charm for my sorcerer in case Livia dies.
I knew you were going to say that.
Is
Hey, I'm
it
gonna
9 for weapons and that's it? And then the
no
9
check
for.
check whatever weapon it has. Every item has a different repair cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't afford to repair anything.
Oh.
Okay, so are your items actually broken? Because if they're broken, they have to be reforged, and then you pay the reforging cost.
No. My question is, did the armor take the same amount of damage as the weapons? 9.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they're all broken.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Well, I only have leather gloves, so
So I'm going to
I have to repair armor.
spend 4 gold to repair 2 points of
Mhm.
durability on my leather armor.
Yep.
So mine's down. My durability's down to 9 on that, so that's almost half. I can't remember if it's half. Is it? What does the protection do? I can't. I'm trying to look for it on the information.
If you're at half, then it has
Yeah.
half its effect.
So what would that do to AC?
Well, if you've got 10 AC on an item, it drops to 5.
Okay, so let me double check the AC.
So actually adjust the item's AC, and it'll do it for you.
Okay, cool.
What you can do is if it's got like 10 durability and it's down to like say 5, put up to 6. It technically isn't half, and then you still get the benefit of it.
Absolutely, yeah. You get your full effect. That's a very clever way of doing it. It does mean that it like next time it takes damage, it will drop down to.
Jim, what is the reforging cost?
But you're doing okay.
Didn't.
Okay, so if you look at services in town, guys, under the player game information, there's a leaflet there thing that you can read. So what you're looking for is if you're reforging, then it means that it's broken. Standard items, so basically your non-magical things that you can just buy from the store, they won't bother to repair broken items. You're best off just buying new ones because it's cheaper. However, if they're only damaged and you want to, like what Livia said, to bump up an extra couple of points, then you can do on standard weapons and armor. Magical items, if they are broken, they will cost you 50 gold. And what it does is it puts your item back to 1 durability. So then you have to pay whatever the cost is on the item plus 1 for a magical damaged item.
Okay. Well, I don't have any magical items, so my best bet is just to rebuy some gloves and a chest.
Most
And then
likely,
just
yeah.
fix everything else.
Yeah, when you
Okay,
when you got standard gear, if it breaks, it's just best to give it to Chassis and say, there you go, use it for raw materials. I'll buy some new ones from you.
Alright. I'm going back into mathematical mode.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, can I do some retconning? Because I just realized it is nowhere even worth repairing any of this stuff at the durability cost. It's cheaper to rebuy. Like, just straight up, it's cheaper to rebuy.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. But
yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, go on.
There's like, the bow took 9 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 27 gold to repair it. It only costs 20 to buy.
Yeah. Yeah. So at the moment, the stuff that she's got is, it's basic stuff. So, for instance, if you wanted to buy, if she in general would have the next level of item up, so let's say that you're going from leather to studded leather or something like that. At this point in time, she would only have the leather, so you wouldn't have. So if you had studded leather and it broke, if you didn't want to, if you couldn't get it repaired because it's broken, you'd only be able to buy the next one down at this point.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I'm trying to explain this. It's not very easy.
Yeah. So can I, instead of repairing all of my shit, literally just buy replacements?
Yeah. Providing it's all basic gear. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. Like, it would be, 18 gold to buy leather armor. Or, sorry, to repair leather armor, but it's 10 gold to buy new armor.
Yep. How's your boots looking? Your yellow boots?
I don't know, because I didn't look at that stuff, because I don't know that they are, like, magical. I don't know magic.
Yeah.
That's all Francis.
You
And I was going to pass them off anyway, in hindsight, knowing what they are. So, not my problem.
You would have been wearing them at the time of the trap, and also throughout the time that you were down in the mines. So therefore, they will be taking durability.
Yeah, so whoever has those boots, go ahead and mark off 9 durability.
How much durability they had from the start?
They had full.
Yeah, but like, what's full?
Which is?
Oh, you want durability for a pair of boots?
Magic boots?
Is magic boots the same durability as normal boots?
Yep.
Okay.
You just get the enchantments on top.
Okay.
So Danny, just a quick check. My base AC was like 10. So the leather armor only added +2 to it.
Yeah.
To that, plus my dexterity modifier. So I just go back to 10, don't I?
Yeah.
No, leather armor is 12 plus dex, not 10 plus dex.
Yeah, but my personal base dex is 10.
So unarmored, you are 10 plus dexterity.
Unarmored, it's 10 plus dex. With leather armor, it's 12 plus dex.
Sweet. That's 11 I've got.
Yeah.
Boots are magical, right? Not rare or unique.
What color are they? Are they yellow or blue?
They're yellow.
Then they're rare magic.
Rare magic. Okay, so fuck me. Anybody got gold?
Yep, exactly.
No, I can't even afford to replace my gear.
Well.
All right, who's ready? Some pro gamer moves.
Wait, how much gold did we get last session?
None at the moment.
None. Fuck.
All right, I've done it. I figured out. Okay, so I'm going to repair my hand axe, and that's 9 gold.
Yeah.
It is just cheaper than buying a new one.
Yep.
And then I'm going to buy gloves, boots, and leather armor for 30 gold.
Okay.
Now I have no money, but I'm back to where I started.
Yeah, I gave you like 36 gold last session, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, guys.
I am down to 31 gold.
Yeah, that is exactly how much I had, was 39.
I'm down to 0.
Nice. Skinting players, love it. Well, you've still got your portal open. There are unlooted bodies down there. You've got all the zombies that you killed, and also the boss.
I can't see the name of the blacksmith because I've got too many tabs open. Can't see. So I've got a couple of things that aren't completely busted yet. Can I sell her my half-damaged leather armor and small shield?
Yep. Okay.
Will that be at normal cost or normal price? Or
for your... So say that again. You've got what? You got a normal shield.
I've got a damaged leather armor.
Yeah.
With about 5 durability left.
Yeah.
And I've got a small shield with 9 durability left.
Yeah, you can repair those as long as they're
not... No. I want to sell them.
Oh, you want to sell them?
Yes.
Well, durability has no effect on price. So whatever it says on the item, I believe it gives you a selling price on there.
Oh, shit. Okay. So I'd actually have decent money then.
Yeah, you should be.
What about I could then do my leather boots and my leather gloves then that have 0 durability.
Yeah. So if you've got standard gloves and boots that are at 0, then they're considered broken, and she will not reforge those. So you'd have to buy new ones.
Yeah, I bought new ones for those.
Yeah,
But what
okay.
am I going to do with the old ones?
Well, there's no value to them if they're completely broken.
Right.
So she'll give you a gold piece for each.
That's fine. If they're just taking up space in my inventory at this point, I'll take a gold piece for each of those.
She can use them as raw materials.
Yeah, okay, so 1, 2 gold, and then for the small shield, it would be... I need to find it. What else was I giving you? Leather armor. I was just looking at leather armor. Do that first. 2 gold. 2, that's 5 golds, that's 7. And now I need to find shields. And it's another 5 gold, so that's 12. I got 12 gold back.
There you go. Rebate.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't actually lose as much money as I thought. Being able to sell damage trait and get it back for cheaper.
I might actually... I'm going to have to see how much it's going to cost to get my spear back up to Nick. Alright, going to mute again.
Who needs some money to at least, get some basic gear?
I'm going to sell my broken leather armor instead of repairing it.
Yeah.
So I've now got 9 gold.
Is it broken or is it damaged?
Yeah. Is it
It's
broken?
damaged.
Right. That's fine.
It's damaged.
Yeah. If it's broken, it won't be repaired.
That's fine.
Okay.
I get 9 gold. Woohoo.
I am going to sell my dagger.
Yep.
Which is 4 gold pieces more.
Mm-hmm.
And the magical items, which is 2 gold per durability, right?
Yep.
By 5 durability. It's not to max, but that's 10 gold.
Wow, it's 3 p.m. I can hear the church bells going off. Good times.
Right then. So
Is you want the miners' uniforms I've got?
Akara will take them because they're.
Yeah, I'll go give them back to her. I forgot to do it while I was there, so
They'll be.
after this I'll head back over and hand them off to her.
Yeah, they'll probably be used in some sort of ritual burial. They're not really going to recycle them as such, but probably burn them with the body.
That's fair. Right.
Okay. Okay, any more business in town? Or are you guys ready to head off?
I'm just checking how much a spear costs. Yeah, I'm gonna sell my spear and then buy a new one.
Okay.
Never mind, I can't do that. Unless someone wants to lend me 2 gold. Hang on. What durability do they need to be at full effectiveness? Is it just half?
Above half.
Half plus 1.
Half plus 1. Okay, so I need to. In that case, I'm going to repair. I'm going to put 4 durability on the spear I've got for 12 gold.
Yep.
So that puts it just above half. It'll have to do for now.
That's fine. That's good. That keeps it at maximum effectiveness. Okay.
And that is all of my money gone, so all I'm going to do now is head over to Akara, give her the miners' uniforms, and then rejoin the party. And then whatever the party wants to do, I will follow suit.
Excellent. Alright, so what does the party want to do? Portal's up. You've got the bridge out of town. Take your pick.
I'm in favor of using the portal.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I don't like bridges.
So the portal's going to take us all the way back into the mine.
It will.
But maybe we can find some things that we can use there. We kind of left in a hurry, didn't we?
That's true.
There's bodies to loot.
I didn't want
Well,
to
there's
set that
some
up.
bodies to loot. All of the accursed bodies were cleansed. Were they not?
Oh, that's right. Yes, they were. So they all disappeared. But saying that, the loot would still be left, so you would still get to pick up whatever they left behind. I'm not going to cheap you out of a looting experience because you were dying. So,
I wouldn't put it past you.
I did think about it, but no.
I know you too well, mate. I know
Of course
you
you
too
thought
well.
about that.
Alright, so portal it is then.
So, Rogue, do you need anything to get back to fighting? Maybe some shiny daggers or anything like that?
Everything.
Okay, how much do you need?
At least about 110 gold.
Yeah, no.
You think I'm joking?
This was your fault in the first place.
110 gold? What? How much crap do you have on you that you're worth 110 gold?
3 axes, 2 daggers, my boots, my gloves, my armour.
How many hands do you think you have?
I throw the axes and retrieve them.
Yeah? Then drop the daggers, maybe.
I'll give you my club.
It's not actually a weapon, it's just literally a stick.
Even Danny can attest to how much I spent on gearing myself up at the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah. Francis, did you get all the suffixes and prefixes found out for your weapons that you ID'd?
Yeah, I've gave it all to the guys.
Fantastic. So who's wearing what?
I've got the small shield of strength.
Gotcha, yep.
I got the
And
boots.
that's just replaced my other small shield that I had on my first weapon
Yep.
set.
Who's got the club? The rogue?
No one yet.
The rogue now? We give him
Yeah,
Just
I have it now.
Club? Yeah, no, I can't use that. It's strength based.
Club.
And the
I'm
boots.
I have a
are-
6 in strength. I ain't using that shit.
Boots are on cash.
Yeah, but tell me.
Fantastic. All right. Well, if you guys are ready, then head down.
Come on, all aboard the Townport Express.
Whoa,
So-
whoa!
Do you remember?
So
who-
we're not going to retrieve loot?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what we're doing
yeah,
now.
that's where we're going to.
The Townport Express.
Or do you want to walk all the
Oh.
way there?
I heard temple, not teleport.
And on that note, we'll take you back to the den. There we go. Okay, so a bit of sweet kind of memory as you step through the portal here. I'm not going to bother making you guys pick a tile. You're not in combat, so there's not much point. So the portal goes down as the last person steps through. So you have several places that you can search. You have places that you've left behind also further in the mine. So where would you like to go and what would you like to do?
Well, first things first, I'm backing off from that chest.
The chest is completely done with. The traps do not reset. The chest is now basically broken. It was hanging off its hinges the last you saw it, and it still is now.
Yeah.
The items that
I
were
still have a
retired are
disdain
gone.
for them.
There is a damaged item sat within the chest, but the other one I believe you retrieved, which was a potion. The tents have been collected. by Cash. So Cash, you've now got
True.
3 of these tents that you wanted. They are going to take up 4 slots each, though. So that's 12 inventory slots that you need to use.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got rather empty inventories now, don't we?
Current things that you can search. You've got obviously the tool rack over here. You've got a broken barrel, broken crate. You've got the outhouse, makeshift, and you've also missed a mining node just the other side of. I don't know if you'll see it. This wall here.
Bagsy not checking the outhouse.
And then on top of that, you've also got the loot that would have been dropped by the boss. You've also got the loot that have been dropped by the 5 zombies that were around him. And you've also got the one that was up here that I believe Bob or Francis managed to finish off or something like that. Okay, so plan of action then.
I mean, I've got a mining kit, so I'll go do the little mining node that we missed.
Okay.
Do you want to help someone focus on finding shit before you do that?
What do you think I am? Some sort of guidance whore?
Yes.
No.
Well, I appreciate the honesty. Yeah, all right.
Okay. I'll run an investigation check.
I'll do perception.
I'll do
Who are you
perception.
going to help?
Who are
Francis was the only one that wasn't mean to me, so he can have my guidance.
Okay, cool.
Okay, 1 second then, guys. I will get the loot notes. Where are they?
That's toxic.
Is that a D4?
Yeah, add the D4.
Yeah, I think everyone's got the global skill modifier.
Okay. So there it is. Right. Minimize that and okay, so first of all, let's do the easiest ones, which will be a D100. Who wants to roll that?
I'll do it.
Okay. This is to see if there's any charms. So you want 40 or less. Okay.
Ooh, 38. Nice.
So you managed to find a small charm. We'll ID that whenever you get a chance. Okay. So add a small charm, unidentified small charm to your list. Okay. Nice roll. That was nice and quick. So chest loot notes I've already got open. Random loot list. Okay, guys. So investigation and perception rolls are your choice. What do you want to do? So 1, 2.
I'm doing
CHE.
investigation.
We rolled fantastic.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow.
Oh my god. I get
Holy
12.
shit on
We
a
are-
stick!
Wow.
Blind as a bat.
Yourself.
Guys, we all rolled a 6, by the way.
Okay.
One of us actually accidentally falls into the fire because we're so fucking incompetent.
We'll blame it on the trap. The trap burned everything. We didn't find anything.
Everything's dark in here.
Well, needless to say, that's not a single success at all.
Well, what do you mean? We all rolled really high.
Given Francis getting a 12 for an investigation.
Do I find Bob?
I'll tell you what I'll
Or
do.
you can find.
I will give you a success, but all you're going to find is the gear that was on the boss. Everyone else, no, all gone.
That's fair.
Little treasure goblins have been along and nicked it. So, what you find is 12 gold pieces.
I'm keeping them.
Question.
Go on.
Does my charm affect that? I have a charm. I have a charm of +5 gold.
If you find it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not a party-wide thing. It's a personal thing.
Okay.
So,
So if I would have gotten the success, there would have been
an extra 5 on top of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Potion of a minor healing, a potion of mana restoration, minor mana restoration, and a potion of rejuvenation. Now, the rejuvenation is an incredible item. It gives you both mana and hit points, and they cannot be bought. They can only be found. On top of that, you manage to also find a small shield, which has a yellow tinge to it, glowing with rare magical energies.
Oh, this is a confirmed carrot crunch moment.
So this is going to be your general area check. We'll do the individual item check-in now. So you've got the tool rack next to the chest, and you've also got the outhouse over here and the barrels. So what would you guys like to do?
I'll do one of the barrels. The one
I'll
where-
check the outhouse.
next to Bob or something.
Okay. There's nothing set at the moment for both the barrels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a reward based on whatever you roll. So make a perception or investigation roll.
Sorry. Oh my god. It just got me good. Man down. Oh. So you want a perception check or investigation?
Or investigation, whichever you'd like.
I'll stick with perception. That's okay.
Fantastic.
20! Dirty
Right.
20.
Dirty
But
20
20.
is good. Right. Roll 3d12 for me, please.
$24.
24 gold coins scattered between around this area, between this box and the barrel and so on. So you're actually searching both of these.
So that's 29 total?
Yes, because you found
Sweet.
it. Yep. So you get the extra.
Nice.
Originally, it was going to be empty, but I'm being nice.
That's concerning.
Next. What? I'm being a considerate DM who wants his party to do well. Obviously, a rare breed.
Sorry.
Anyway.
I just had my bullshiticus meter just went off.
Our next encounter is going to be a TPK.
Oh, absolutely! Like we're gonna roll up to the monastery graveyard, and the Blood Raven is just gonna one round TPK us now.
You never know; it might be true. However, you're now 29 gold up, thanks to the universe being kind. Okay, Ira, I believe you wanted to head towards the rock.
The mining, yeah,
Yeah, it's
wherever it was.
just the other side of this rock. So all the enemies are gone, so you're absolutely safe here.
Cool.
So
Just
put yourself next to the rock, and you know the drill. Do you need reminding?
is it D10?
Yeah. So you use one charge of your mining kit.
Yep.
And you roll a D10 first, yeah, and then we'll see what you get.
Okay.
6. Okay, I think that's 1. I'll just check. Gem list. A 6, you will find 1 gem. So 1 gem rolls out of the rock. Roll a d6 and +1 to the number, and tell me what you get.
Which roll 1d6 +1.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what you find is a chunk of amber falls out of the rock that you're mining. It's a chipped amber.
Okay. And these take up 1 inventory slot.
They do.
Cool, so I'll put that in my backpack, and I'll go again.
Alright. D10. A 1.
If I remember,
Jack?
lower is better.
1 gives you 2 gems. So roll d6 plus 1 twice for me.
Let's do it like this. Roll 1. 1. Obviously, if you put roll in there, you.
If you don't want to type it, you can use the advanced dice roller because it records all the rolls that you've just done. So you can just click on the roll that you've done as a history.
Oh, okay.
So 4 and 2. 2, 3, 4. So that's an emerald and a sapphire. So both you find a chipped sapphire and a chipped emerald.
And chips. It was emerald and sapphire, yep?
Yep.
Good. Put those both in my backpack.
Okay, and that's your 2 chances on there done. So I will put a note.
And I will go back to the party and tell them I have come bearing jewels.
Very nice.
I'm currently at that outhouse, so I'm not with the rest of the party.
Sort of back up here with where I was to begin with.
Okay.
No.
If you're searching the outhouse, make a investigation or perception roll.
I see shit.
I see bowls are grey, or brown in this case.
Back in a moment.
Did anybody investigate that house?
You mean the one that Francis, not Francis, sorry, that Kate is doing right now?
Yes. Wait, is it Kate that is? Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. I messed up.
What do you roll? 3? No, nothing.
3. Well, technically you rolled a 4, but, you know.
Yeah. There's nothing there for him.
Is anyone going to do the weapon rack? Because if not, I'll search it, I guess.
I will cast guidance on whoever does it.
Oh, now
Is
that's
there
Can you cast
any?
guidance on the person who was looking in the outhouse?
I was mining a rock.
That's true. This is all happening at the same time.
I know.
Can there be any booby traps on that?
You don't know.
On
Search for traps. Search for traps. Search for goddamn fucking traps.
Pulls the
If
axe.
you
And
see
it just
search for
comes,
traps, I will PvP.
you pull the axe, it just comes flying at you.
It's got a it's got
Spring-loaded
a
axe.
delay catapult spell cast on it.
Wait, so we're level 2. Would my danger sense from the barbarian be triggered by that armor rack?
If that's a level 2 skill for your barbarian.
You gain uncanny senses when things are nearby and aren't as should be.
This means that you have advantage on a dex save.
Yes. Okay. Fine.
This doesn't give you ESP to any traps that are around.
Traps.
It just means that you get advantage when they target you.
Oh. Okay. So I take less damage when the trap goes off.
You have advantage to save against.
You have a higher chance of dodging it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Then I'll look at that. I'll look at the armor rack.
Can I assist him and give him advantage on it?
Time-wise, no.
Okay, no, it's
no,
just
'cause you
because
were
I wanted to do it too, but yeah, no, I get what you mean.
I would imagine that would
Everyone would
also
have basically
apply.
just happen. All this would be happening at the same time. Everyone would have split off and gone and done their own thing.
Cool. So that would also apply to my guidance, so I
Yes.
wouldn't be able to cast it on him. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. What do I roll? D20?
Yeah.
Is it perception or anything, or just a flat D20?
Are you looking or investigating?
I'm searching for anything useful.
So an investigation roll then. So roll a investigation. Just click on investigation on your sheet.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, luckily for you, this is a a very, very low DC. You can't even fail it. So what it is, you find lots of scraps. Well, not lots, but a few scraps of metal, and these are actually rusted old mining tools. So you've got old mining picks and so on, and small saws that they would need to cut some wood down here and so on. You can collect these. It's not going to be useful to you in terms of an item you can use, but a certain person in town would definitely like to get their hands on these.
Sure, I'll pick it up.
Okay.
If someone goes there, investigates, and finds a magical weapon, it would be just like, yes, our barbarian has his priorities straight. Get the medal for the fucking camp.
The barbarian picked up all of the tiny pieces of scrap, but missed this giant fucking two-handed great axe.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll pick the nails. I'll leave the axe.
That mental image is brilliant. Yeah.
So yeah, you find lots of useful tools at one point, but now just rusted metal.
Yeah.
So guys, with that done, the only thing that is left in this dungeon, if you want to call it that, is the body of the gargantuan beast, the big hairy thing that you took down a couple of sessions ago.
The one further down the corridor, isn't it?
It does class as a beast, so therefore you can take its furs if you wish. They do hold a little bit of value, but that's providing that you manage to do a good job at skinning it. So your choice.
Okay. First, I'm gonna, after looting it, I'm gonna kind of go back to roughly the center of the group, like, or the room, and wait for everyone to finish.
Yep.
Their little searches and everything.
Yep. No worries.
Quick question. My scrap metal, how much inventory space does it take?
Right, so for your scrap metal, it will be... So 6 tools in there, so it'll be 12 inventory slots in total.
And it's 4 for each 10.
Yep.
Cool, yeah. I think I should still be...
You should have plenty of space still. You emptied it out
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's pretty much it then, guys. If you're done here, on your way out, if you're not going to teleport out, then you'll pass the beast anyway. If someone wants to attempt to do it, you will need a dagger or bladed weapon. Not a two-handed bladed weapon. Sadly, you can't just take them out with a spear. It has to be done with a small dexterous bladed weapon. So a dagger.
Yeah, guess what I no longer have?
What do you mean I can't skin an animal with a two-handed greatsword?
I can't skin an animal with a spear?
Hold my beer. Sorry, what?
No.
No.
I can't skin it with a spear?
No.
I shouldn't have sold my fucking dagger.
A spear isn't a cutting weapon either.
An
is it?
axe.
An axe, yes, but the DC will be higher.
Oh, guess what I
Would-
bought a new shiny part of.
Would I
So
have more
you can't
experience
rage
because
skin it by just pulling the skin off the
no, no, no,
No,
no.
no,
Would I
no,
have
no.
experience due to my background as a hunter?
No, your background means nothing.
Cool. Yeah, I'll leave it to someone else.
Oh,
I
that's-
don't even have a dagger.
When Bob tried to skin it because he's got daggers.
I can try skinning it. I have a dagger.
Try skinning it.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it my best shot.
I'll cast guidance on you, and I actually would kind of know what I'm doing, being a druid. That could be.
Ira and Livia, I'm gonna skin this beast. Wherever it is, I don't actually know where it is on the map.
Okay,
Well,
so
why not-
Ira, are you assisting or are you casting guidance? You can do one.
Well, I was going to suggest that Cash, being a hunter,
Mm-hmm.
you could assist Livia in making sure that she cuts the right places, and I will just cast guidance on her.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
we
he
can do
just said that my background means nothing.
No, but I'm RPing here.
Yeah, it's a bit of
Oh, you'd be
flavour.
able to use the help action still, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you can mechanically wise, you could give her advantage, and I could also cast guidance on her to give her an extra D4.
Right. So
Okay, sure, we can do that.
So what happens is Cash, if you are taking the help action, you get to roll a d12, I think it is, and add that to the total. So let's see how well that you are helping out. Tell me what you were doing to help out.
Cool. Roll d12.
Wow. Okay.
Well, okay, yeah.
You are a hunter, so it makes sense.
It does make sense. So calling on your past hunting sorties that you spent a while ago with an old friend of yours, so you don't always mention, you managed to put your expertise to use here and help Livia as best as you can to your best of your ability. Livia, if you would
What
like
am I
to
rolling?
make just a d20 roll.
D20 plus guidance, right?
Yeah, d20 plus that guidance, yeah.
So, flash roll 1d20 plus 1d4.
And if you want to add your dex modifier, you can.
Oh, dex, so that'd be a 22 total then.
Perfect. Yeah.
So-
Between the three of you, you managed to easily get a pristine, or near enough pristine pelt off of this beast.
If it matters, that's a 34 total roll.
Yeah, that's beautiful. The reason it's not pristine is because you've killed him to get it. So the only way to make it pristine would be to cure it and so on and so forth. But to get the hide off, no problem whatsoever. You get it in a nice, big, clean cut, using the knowledge from the hunts that have been taken in the past by Cash, and combine that with his strength and the dexterity and skill that Ira would have also, and somewhat affinity for animals as well, which has also helped in this. All three of you managed to just pull the full back pelt off of this beast in one thing, roll it up and hold on to it. Who wants to have this pelt?
I don't have much inventory space.
I've got definitely enough space. I'll hold on to it.
Right, okay, so this pelt is going to take, because of the quality of this pelt, it's going to take up 6 spaces.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
I'm going to raise my hand and gesture for what I have heard the kids say is a high five to Livia and Cash on a job well done.
Yeah, fantastic. Right,
I
so this empties
kind
the
of do the same. Not like an actual high five, just hold my hand up like that.
To grab her hand with my left hand and sort of just gently push it onto mine. So like,
Yeah.
Good enough. Okay.
Floppiest high five ever.
Is the meat edible?
The meat would be edible if it wasn't left out to just rot in the past.
Cool, then I'll leave it by.
Like 30, 40 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'll leave it be.
Isn't it like slightly frozy?
No.
Oh no, that was the big boss, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the frozy bastard.
On your way out, you may, if you wish to, search 2 corpses from fallen adventurers that have tried to come in and cleanse the place and fallen and failed to do so.
I'll search one.
Sure. I'll search another one.
Yeah, okay. So...
If I can, by then I'll cast guidance on
you can do
on Cade.
Yeah, okay. So, Cade, if you want to head over here with Livia, and Cash, if you head to this one over here. Nothing for you.
Where is here?
Nothing for Cade. And Cash, if you take this body here.
Kind of bottom left.
And yeah, Cade is over this way.
Go through that. Through here. There we are.
There we go.
There's the body here.
So Cade...
Is that my body or Kate's body?
So this one here that you're searching, Cash... No, sorry, Cade. This one here, you find absolutely nothing on. Make a perception roll or investigation roll, please, Cash. And this is the one that's up top. You search it on your way out. I don't know where he's going. Come back.
Wait. I tried to find the body.
Yeah, I'll move you one sec. I'll put you there. There we go. So on your way out, you scoot by this body and just search it as you go. So roll a perception or investigation check, please.
Yeah.
Actually, we call it investigation because it is actually searching a body. So investigation, please.
Well, at least it got better, but it's 6.
Yeah. You get something for that. Just scattered around will be 4 gold coins that are just loosely around that body. They're not necessarily on it, just around it. And that will be it for the the Den of Evil that have now been sanctified as the mines. So, how are you guys going to exit? Are you taking a portal out, or are you going to be doing the old-fashioned way in, walking up the steps?
Honestly, I don't know how far the monastery is from anywhere. So, because I assume that's where we're going next.
Yeah. Right, is anyone going to cast a town portal?
We don't have one.
Ah, even better. Right, so.
Like, we're going through the doorway if we want it or not.
Yep. That makes things a lot easier. Okay, so back in the Bloodmoor then. The bodies of the fallen, the zombies that you've cut down in your wake still remain.
I forgot about the stench.
Yeah, it is rather pungent out here. A lot of death has happened in this area. So where are we going, boys?
Back to town to deliver this goods, or pile of junk technically from me.
DM sir,
Yes.
voice in the heavens. Would I know roughly where the monastery is in relation to where we are and or the camp?
You know a rough direction, but actual location, no.
Well,
Well,
we
then
would
I
know
think
our
we
way.
need to head to town to see if we can get an actual location.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that.
I believe
We'd know our way back to town because we had, I believe it was Cash
Yeah,
making a map.
he's making a map. Yeah.
Yes.
Question, Cash. The
Yes.
mines. Did you make a map of the mines or not?
No, because
No.
I stopped because we started a fight in the mines, and then I just didn't do it.
Yeah, that's understandable. But I'm saying, would you intentionally be making a copy of the mine, or is it only the overland areas that you're making a map of?
If I have time and I can do it, then yeah, I'll do it. But
Okay, that's all I need to know.
personally, I did the top part,
Mhm.
and then I didn't do the mines because we were constantly fighting in the mines, and I just didn't have the time to go, hey, hold on, let me draw a map.
Yep, that's fine. No problem. So in your downtime, then you could have been doing that.
But you're not
Okay.
capable of multitasking, fighting, and drawing a map at the same time?
No, he's not that good. He was only level 1 at the time. He might be able to do it
Mm,
now.
yeah.
All right.
Action, attack, bonus action, draw map.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you want to go?
Back to town, which is this way.
Lead on then.
Here?
Can I take more of a stealthy approach and stance whilst we're
Yes.
traveling through these?
Yes, you may. Give me a.
You're walking.
Ooh! Yeah, this is going to work
No.
out nicely.
I'm the epitome
You're
of stealth.
sneakiest. The big sneak.
I'm actually going to use that as a fail also for any group checks for stealth that you guys do.
Oh, someone better roll better than
So you need a nat 20 to offset that.
all 2 successes.
Oh no,
That's fine,
you need a nat 20 to offset this one because this counts as a fail instantly.
Well, I'm going to roll a stealth check on myself. Not for the group, myself.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, lead on then. Which way do you want to go?
Yeah, well, is the party gonna follow me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Cross this way?
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if my map was correct.
Yes, this is going to be fun. Very good.
I'm trying my best to kind of keep like just a couple steps behind.
Mhm.
Here?
Yeah.
Then just up ahead should be a house.
Okay. You are practically at the bridge to the town now. It would be you're literally where the
Yeah,
bridge
that's
would be
all
there.
there's the...
So you can see the encampment easily now. No encounters on the way, which is great for you guys. Francis is asleep and so is Bob.
Francis said he's AFK for a sec. Oh no, that was like 11 minutes ago.
Sorry, guys. I had to look for my meds. They'd gone missing. Oh, forgot to put them in the cupboard.
Well, which way are you headed, Francis?
I'm heading with Lydia.
You don't know yet. You can't see from where you are.
Oh no.
So which way you going, Francis? You've been dawdling. Wait, as the party have been heading off. So where do you want to go?
Okay, I'm gonna 50-50 with a coin.
What are we waiting for?
Tails is here, Heads is here. Okay, Tails.
Mm-hmm.
I can just see him getting killed now.
You're...
I can't move Bob.
No. You can't move him.
Nah.
How about... How about now?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. Can I raise this little dude over here as a
You can't.
thingy?
You can't raise those ones, but you can raise the monsters.
Oh, the red ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to raise my second skeleton.
All right. Cool. In which case, I'll take care of that for you.
Thank you. This one's called Beatrice.
Characters on the skeleton. He's a little bit small. All right. You now have 2 skeletons at your command. Actually, that would need to be removed, and he would appear here.
And then 14, 20, 20. And that'll be my go.
Well, I think that the party are basically skipping a turn while you catch up. So
Okay, cool.
let's say that you get back to them, and you'll head back to town.
Okay, cool.
Oh, rogue encampment. There it is. There we go. Okay, so entering the town then. Livia, your old nemesis is looming right before you.
Hey, now as we're approaching my favorite enemy, how long are we planning on being in town? Because I might just wait here for you guys.
I reckon. Well, you lot have killed a lot of things, so whatever time you think is necessary.
Well, aren't we just here to...
I just want to drop off the tents and the scrap metal.
And potentially the beast hide,
And the beast hide, yeah.
which Cade is carrying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having slight problems with the laptop at the minute, guys. Give me a minute.
No worries. I'll stay on this side of the bridge with Livia. It would be prudent to leave a lady on her own.
Very,
Right.
very appreciated.
Okay, and then we're heading out to the monastery. What's the plan?
I believe so. I don't know a huge amount about this Kasha lady, but I don't think she'd like to be kept waiting.
Cool. Okay. I'll head back into town.
When she gives someone a task, she expects it done faster than slower.
I'll head into town and
Okay.
I'll go to what's her name? Akara.
Yeah.
Out of my backpack, I remove 3 tents and the mining tools, the rusty mining tools, and I'll build. And the pelt is with Kate, right? Kate, are you coming in with me, or are you staying?
Yeah, I've got the hide, so I'm coming in with you.
Okay.
Okay. So you're trying to off your hide and tents, bloody tents to Akara?
The bloody tents and the metal. Yes.
And the metal.
Yes. I'll be like, hey, we found this down in the dungeons. Is there anything you can give us for this, or any use that you guys may have?
She looks at you with a puzzled look on her face, as if to be like, why are you giving me these? She points around the location of her tent, and you can see that there's lots of potions and reagents that will be used for making potions, lots of paper that could be used for making scrolls. You don't see any metal, you don't see any hides, you don't see any wood.
Yeah, my small brain kind of forgot that that's the potion lady.
She says, my friend, I think you are looking for Chassis.
Yes, sorry. Yeah.
And like the leader of the camp.
I'll pick everything up and go to Chassis.
And I follow suit. I'm like, okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Assuming you get to Chassis and you just dump everything at her feet. Her eyes instantly light up as you drop the tools. And she starts scooping them up and says, "Hey, I can use these. These will come great in hand later on for making better weapons and possibly go towards some armor as well. As for the tents, I have no real need for them. I don't know what you want to do with those, whether you want to hold on to them or just discard them, but I mean, I suppose that we could always wash them in the river and get the blood off them and try to use them as some auxiliary tents for storing our materials, keep them dry and so on, but other than that I don't think we have much use for them.
Well, I just brought them back because I saw them and they weren't, destroyed, but they still work as tents. They're just a little bit dirty, and, they did say bring whatever material you want, so you can find that it may be useful, so I just brought 3 tents as helpful need.
Yeah, while they're explaining that, I'm just pulling the hide out of my backpack.
She instantly sees the hide, and although she seems impressed that you guys managed to get such a nice hide, she says there's not really much that she can do with it. So maybe you guys should try and find, I don't know, Geed. He might be interested in stuff like that. I know Akara won't be, and there's nothing that I can do. I will definitely take the tools off your hands, though, if you're willing for me to have them. She looks at you, Cash.
Yes, absolutely. Is there anything you would be willing to, give as a reward or as a small contribution for finding them, or are you just gonna take them and maybe give me a better bargain later?
Well, I never thought about it. Give me a persuasion roll.
Why is the barbarian doing everything?
I'll say on a 14 or higher, she'll give you something.
Well, at least I got the boots that gave me +2 in charisma. No. Cool.
She shakes her head and says, "I'm sorry. I'm really strapped for anything at the moment. Maybe in the future, I can drop some prices for you on some equipment that I make. But other than that, I can't really do anything at this point. I can't give you anything. Would you like them back, or?"
No, you can keep them. Okay. I'll come back later.
All right. And you see her just literally just drop them over in a big pile of of scraps.
And
next to the
then,
furnace.
Just the disrespect, just thunk.
yeah, I'll pick up the tent and move to Geed now, hoping he will take them. Like a fucking damn barbarian.
All right, so you head to Geed.
Yeah, Geed, same question. Hello, do you want this tent?
He goes, "Welcome, my friend. There's an interesting looking pelt you have there." And he's talking to Cade at this point. He's completely blocked. Well, just blanked what you've said out at the moment, Cash.
Yeah.
But he does take a sideways glance at what you're offering him, and he says, "I may be able to find some use for them. How much are you looking for?"
I mean, a small contribution is always nice, or a small reward of some kind.
All right. Okay then. He reaches into his pocket and gives and grabs a gold coin and brings it out in his hand and says, "There you go. There's a small contribution."
Cool.
Yeah. I slowly bring out the hide again.
Yeah. As soon as he sees it, he's like incredible. He dabbles in a lot of stuff like this, a lot of fine clothing, jewelry, that kind of thing, on top of lots of other equipment that adventurers might find useful. And he looks it over. Are you handing it to him, or are you just like holding on to it and just show it, like presenting it to him, kind of thing?
I'm holding on to it and presenting it.
No problem. So he looks it over.
Papa needs some brand new gear.
And he pulls out a like a small monocle, kind of just so he can see it more, like a diamond salesman does. He checks it over for all the quality and so on. He does the same thing. It looks it over and sees that there's like 1 or 2 holes in it, but nothing major that couldn't be repaired with a bit of time and effort into it. He says, "My friend, that's an incredible pelt you've got there. How much would you want for it if you were to part with such a fine thing?"
I'm gonna send that was with me. The app keeps on cutting out. Like it is now.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me now, guys?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it kept on cutting out on me. But yeah, who was it that was with me?
Cash, was it?
Cash. Yeah, I'm going to send Cash to try to get the rest of the party and go, we're going to discuss it as a party. I'm going to wait here so it's still in your eyesight. But I think this doesn't just warrant me thingy. This is a party discussion, obviously.
Okay,
Do what you got to do.
go for it.
If you want to do a party discussion over a sale, that's completely up to you. Well, what is the rest of the party doing? Because at the moment, I believe Ira and Livia are all on the far side, along with Francis. Yeah, you're all on the far side of the bridge. It's only Cade and Cash are actually inside the encampment at this point.
Yeah, I'm kind of back towards bridge.
Yep.
Looking out. Trying to imagine not being there.
Yeah, I'm in an Iron with her to go over. Ira's there for emotional support, as per usual. Francis, what are you doing? You see Cash return over the bridge, asking everybody to come and join Cade.
couldn't I just ask their opinion on the sale?
Of course. What does your character do?
It's down to you, man.
Well, ask them if they're okay with selling it. I don't remember the price precisely that was said.
There was no price set.
There was no price set. Like, what are you guys looking out to get of the pelt?
Without even turning around too much, I'll just say, aren't you the hunter? That you have the experience of how much these kind of things would go for? I don't know much about this stuff. One of the first times I even skinned an animal like that. I'll be happy if we can get any money out of it.
Okay. Well, I got 1 gold coin out of the tents, which kind of was horrible, but you know, my character was happy about it because I got rid of the tents. But what are you guys looking? Are you guys looking for a lot of gold or more favors?
Ash, you and I have spent some time around animals.
Yes.
We need a lot of funds. I would start high. Maybe 50 gold. Start high.
Okay.
See what the reaction is, and then
Sounds
I'm
good.
sure there'll be some bartering and try to meet them in the middle.
Would you guys like to try to convert that into some kind of armor? If we can, DM, can we?
You called your emergency contacts to your
It's
boyfriend.
not really going to be used to convert anything.
I guess your name is
Okay, then. Sell it is. Perfect. Then Francis is on the other side of the bridge as well, I think.
Yeah, it's Francis, Livia, and Ira right now.
Well, what's Francis' opinion on that?
Well, currently he's having an argument of his multiple personalities.
Okay.
I didn't catch any of that. It cut out again.
Alright, Francis, I think he's picking up you on the TV, so you might want to sort that out.
So, sweetheart, what I'm thinking is that Ira's got the win of it. You want to start high and maybe work into the middle, but keep it on more benefit for us than them.
Cool. I guess I'll head back and inform Kate.
Best of luck, cousin. I'm just gonna pip up 2 thumbs up
Okay.
as he walks away.
Yeah, cross the dreaded bridge again that, you know, Livia is so fond of.
Alright. So as you are heading backwards and forwards over the bridge, you get a few puzzled looks from the twins that stood there guarding the bridge still, as it's still their turn to watch over the camp. You head back and Cade is stood there, not sure what he's doing really at this point, waiting to see what you've got to say.
Okay, I'll pull him aside for a minute because, you know, I'm no great bargainer. I would make him bargain for it. And I would go like, the party is looking to get about 50 gold out of it. It's a little bit high, so you might get a little bit less of it. But
What did the
try
rest
to
of them say?
get quite a good amount of gold.
Didn't catch that again. It cut out.
The party is trying to get
Um,
50 gold out of that pelt.
Cash, give me give me a history check. I want to see if your time back in the barbarian tribe lands, you would have seen a lot of pelts. I mean, even your parents were pelt collectors and hunters, so they would have had a lot of dealings with pelts over there. So I'm going to see if you can bring back some kind of knowledge as to the value of what you've got in your hands. so to speak, or what's in Cade's hands, I should say.
Okay, a history check.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
-2 intelligence sucks.
Not impossible. What'd you get?
No. 9.
No. You take a moment to think back to your parents' market stall back in the Tribalance. You remember seeing bear pelts of this size going for between 100 to 300 gold.
Okay.
But those are
So 50 gold is way too little.
But those are bear pelts.
There, yeah. This is a beast pelt.
This is a beast pelt. It's very similar to a bear, in given its size, and the toughness of the hide as well. Also does remind you of a bear pelt in some ways, but obviously it has not come from a bear.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Still talking to Kate outside.
I'm listening.
Try going for 300 gold. It's a good price. Explain to him that it's a tough pelt from a beast.
Unless the airport decides to bug up again.
And yeah, you'll probably want to sell it for less, but go for 300 or as close to 300 as possible, and we should get a good deal.
I'm going to go back in and I'm going to go 325.
Just repeat that a second. I didn't hear it properly.
I'm going to go back in and say 325.
325. Give me a persuasion check. You are gonna want a high roll for this. He shakes his head and says, "Are you mad? I'm not paying that much for... It is a nice belt, but I'm not paying that much for it. I've still got to make a profit. I'll give you a counter offer. How about I give you 100 gold?
250.
Make a poison check. Ha, my friend, you have a lot to learn about business. I'll give you 125.
Meet in the middle, 175.
Okay, let's see. 175, did you say?
Yeah.
Let me just check. Give me another persuasion check. It is a nice pelt. I can definitely flip it. I'll tell you what, my final offer, 150.
I'll take that.
Alright. So he reaches down, grabs a pouch which is literally jingling full of gold, and counts out as much as he can from one pouch and goes, not enough, damn. 1 second. Reaches out for another pouch. Again, same thing. Finally comes to enough for 150 gold and holds it out in like a cup in his hands, kind of thing. Says, there you go, there's 150 gold.
Yep.
Alright.
I grab the 150 gold and pass him the pelt.
Excellent. He rapidly takes it, looks it over, like holds it out like as if you're holding a coat in front. He struggles a bit because this is a bloody big pelt, and trying to carry it in one person fully stretched out like this is a difficult task, put it that way, for someone who isn't muscle bound, shall we say. He shakes it down a few times, goes, yeah, that'll be no problem, I can get rid of the holes there, and then folds it up and then throws it on the back of his cart. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure. I split the gold into 30s and because I'm an assassin, I'm not a thief or crook or anything else like that. I play fair. I'm gonna do it as a 20% split each way.
Fair enough.
30 gold each.
Goodly assassin. All right. Well, everyone has gained 30 gold.
30 or 20?
30.
30 gold each. You would have got more had your second roll be a little bit higher.
Yeah. I'm now going to go and buy some leather armor and a couple of daggers.
Question. He would have had to have come back to give us that money, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so everyone.
Yeah, I'm just going back and forth.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cade, would you like to have the money that you gave me to re-equip yourself? I'm fully geared out. I don't need this money.
I've got enough gold. Thank you for the offer, though.
Okay.
Yeah. If there's anything anyone wants to do in town, now will be a good time to do it before you head out.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
If anything needs to what?
I know, I'd done everything last time we were here.
Okay, excellent.
Actually, you guys carry on. I need to check stocks. Because I don't have any potions.
Maybe we should get some potions.
Yeah.
Where can I find the stock? Like how much they got left?
Until I basically say there aren't any left, you can treat it as you can just buy infinite amount.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to go buy a healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
How much are they?
20 gold.
Okay.
Each?
Yes.
They will be reduced down to 18.
Because of the conversation we had with Akara earlier?
Yeah. So she's dropping her wares down a little bit for you, so you can save here and there.
Nice. Okay, 18 gold then. I have enough for one.
I will give you another 40 gold to get another 2.
I will do that for you.
Mostly for the party, but I don't have any either on me.
I have a couple of empty flasks or empty vials that Akara might want to kind of recycle.
Yeah, she'll happily take them off you. Give you a gold for them.
Okay, so I'll give her 3 empty vials, and then I will buy 3 healing potions.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do the maths. So that brings me on to 73, and take me back down to.
54 for all three.
Yeah, it'd be 54. I think that's a 19 gold left.
Yep. Currently, she has antidotes. She has potions of Thorin, minor healing and mana potions. Also, identify scrolls and also town portals.
Oh, actually, I will buy one antidote off her as well.
Mhm.
Then that
Yeah.
builds up my belt.
So
Antidote is 4 gold. Has that gone down at all? Is that still 4?
Yeah, it'll be 3 gold for.
Brilliant.
yeah,
Okay.
Everything is being reduced, so what I'll do is I'll add the reduced prices onto the list for you guys in brackets.
Is it like 2%? What? The 10% discount?
It's just
Or
just
is
like
it a
few
fixed
gold here and there.
reduction?
Yeah, it's just a fixed reduction. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's my belt filled up, but I'll probably spread out the healing potions when we're all back across the bridge, giving at least one of them to Livia. Well, I'll give 2 healing potions to Livia, and she can decide what she wants to do with them because it was her gold.
Okay. No problem. Well, in which case then, are we all heading out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ira, you keep one of them. I will take one. You are always a lot more up than me. I'll keep one to either for myself or to get someone up in a pinch if needed.
There we are then.
Very well.
Yeah. So the rejuvenation potion, like I said, you can't buy it, but it does sell for. Hang on, it's the minor one, isn't it? So it does have a selling price of 150 gold. However, if you don't want to sell it, you don't have to. It does restore 30 hit points and magic points. So you don't roll for it; you just instantly get 30 points back.
Well, that would be massively wasted on me.
At this point, it's probably wasted on most people.
Mm-hmm. I'm keeping it for the moment, but if we get desperate, I'll sell it.
Yeah, I mean, you've got knowledge of these potions. You know that they are rare. Especially now, also that you've learnt your herb lore. You know that the potions that you can create and so on, and we'll go through that in a downtime as well. But yeah, you know this potion. It is a convenient purple colour. You obviously mixing the 2 liquids together. But it's not just a simple matter of mixing 2 liquids together and oh, there you go, you've got another potion. It doesn't work like that. There has to be a full distilling process that you go through these, and they can't be created in the current age. They are almost like relic potions, if you want to call them like that, or artifact, that kind of thing. So they can only be found, and they're not very common. Okay, I'll save those changes with the price updates. So there you go. Alright then, so if everyone's ready, we'll head back out to the Bloodmoor and we'll continue there.
I see the party returning from the camp, and I nervously make a bit of distance between myself and the bridge.
Well, I'm kitted out again. I'm fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Francis, you're going to be moved.
Okay.
Okay. For now, because it's going to take a little bit of time, I'm going to leave you with the old sprites for your skeletons, but they do now have swords instead
short
of
sword.
daggers. Yes, they
Oh
now
my
have
God.
short swords. So they are stronger. What else do they gain?
5 HP and 1 AC.
5 HP, 1 AC.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
More than what I gained.
So we'll just do this.
I've added it to the issue already.
You res this one.
Bob.
So you got Bob 2. Because Bob was already summoned when you leveled up, he only remains as a 10 hit point instead of 15 hit point.
No, that's fine. So this one, the other one's called Beatrice.
Okay, no worries.
Bob and Beatrice.
Bob is red, Beatrice is pink.
Nice.
Okay. There you go, and Beatrice has a lovely pop-up for her name now. Okay, so, entering this area then, you guys need to pick a...
Question. On the pop-up for Cash, he looks like he still is completely and utterly fucked.
Yeah.
Is he still screwed up?
He still has, I believe.
If we long rested, wouldn't they recover, or wouldn't...
He hasn't done long rest and a short rest.
Ah, I thought we said we had done a long rest.
The long rest was for the going from day to day. So when you arrived at the camp, you then took a long rest into the morning, and then you had the bridge battle.
But do I get my rage back because I leveled up then?
Do you get them on a short rest?
On...
Nobody gets anything on a short rest.
But you leveled, didn't
Yeah.
you? You leveled.
Yes.
So you'll get all your rages back, yeah.
Okay.
Like, we don't have a single class that can really benefit from short rests.
But you've still got your injury to your where is it? I think it's an arm.
Right arm.
Yep, right arm.
That could have been something that he,
When did I get that injury?
in the boss fight.
Yeah, in the boss fight, yeah.
I used the medic kit last session before I left.
Doesn't fix it.
Doesn't do it.
Okay, let's go.
Well, I know the rough direction that we'd have to travel to get to the monastery.
Okay. So, Livia, if you want to try and find out which way the monastery is, I'll get you to make a roll. I suppose it would be a
Nature,
Okay.
technically history after a certain point.
I'm going to say an insight check. I want to see if you are clever enough to remember the general direction that you need to travel.
22.
Okay. You know that whilst you were fleeing, that you travelled by roads, because the carts would not be as quick or as efficient on dirt. So you fled by any roads that were possible, and there's only one main road that literally leads from the camp. It heads south towards Kingsport, but the road south has been blocked since then. The eastern road from where you are now, so basically you're on an east-west road at the moment. If you keep following it east, or just follow that road, you will eventually find your way back to the monastery. You're not sure 100% of where it is, but you're like 80-90% sure that that is the general direction that you need to head. So follow the road, you can't get lost in theory, providing those roads are still open. You know that the southern road is blocked, so you can't get to Kingsport at this point. The western road leading to Westmarch from the Bloodmoors will be open, and you can head that way, but there's not much point in doing that. So east is really your ticket. So what we'll do is, as we done when we first entered the area, I'll have you guys set up in a marching order.
Always in the middle.
So if you use the squares that are covered by this, surrounding this, pick where you want to start, and then we'll go from there.
I'll go slightly in the middle, but I'll have Bob and Beatrice 15 foot in front of me at all times.
Yeah. So yeah, if you use what that blue square is, and then
That was a quick and easy, dirty method of, giving us a rough idea of what you want.
yeah, I've got one saved, but I'll just come over and find it. Anyway,
that was the, quick point-to-point draw.
alright. That should come to. Alright, okay. Alright, you guys happy to start there?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. Are your skeletons in front of us, or are they also in the square?
They can be anywhere,
They're just in front of us.
as long as they're
Oh,
within 30 feet.
So they're not. They don't have to start in the 3x3.
Nope, they don't.
Okay. I know roughly where we need to go to get to the monastery. Wasn't really paying that much attention to my surroundings when I was running for my life with everyone else. But if my memory serves right, if we keep following this road, kind of like easterly, we should hopefully, potentially get to at least the area of the monastery.
Well, you are our guide. I think.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well,
Not sure I'm particularly happy heading off to this monastery that seems to just be looming over us this entire time, but if need must.
I don't want to go there either.
I do. Assassination target.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad one of us is pumped for this.
But if Cassius is sending us, then she believes you're ready for the challenge.
there is a name that she brought up that none of you have questioned yet, and I find that a bit odd. She brought up the name Andariel.
Oh,
Okay, I'll bite. Does that name ring any bells?
Sadly, no, not for you.
Do I recognise it?
Nope.
Okay, let's have a round of everyone asking the DM, does my character know or recognize the name?
no, mine doesn't.
Well, let me save you the bother. None of you recognise the name. It does
Okay,
ring a
good.
bell to
Save
some
it.
people, but not in the party.
In my case, I don't ask questions as soon as I've got an assassination target. That's it. I'm focused on that.
Mm-hmm.
Bob, Beatrice, where are you guys?
Bob's gonna go. Bob's just gonna nod his head, and then give the wanker sign.
Delightful.
Okay.
I've seen humans of less intelligence than these creatures. Fascinating. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this in turn order, so
We are.
30 feet.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I know it's mostly clear because we've traveled through a bunch in the last couple of hours, but I'm still gonna kind of ready in action, hold a shot of my bow.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll go next. So I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Oh wow! It finally ran out.
Oh yeah. Oh, has it run? Has it run out yet? It would have run out by now, wouldn't it?
How long does it last?
8 hours.
Okay. So no, it would still be up.
Sweet. I still have an AC of 14. I forgot all about that. Okay, so I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I'm going to see Bob is going to go down. Beatrice is going to.
Okay.
And I'll take the dodge action.
Yep. So you can see the house, can't you? Yes, you can.
I'll go next. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. I'll just have my... I've got my hand axe and shield out, just kind of like be ready with them.
Okay.
Just vibing.
Yeah, just kind of like keeping an eye out for things, but I know we've been here fairly recently. I can still see some of the corpses. That's it
I'm
for
just
me.
gonna follow suit, and I'm going to just ready in action. I'm going to get for ready in action. I'm just going to pair a firebomb.
Yeah. Okay.
That's me done.
Great stuff. All right. Cash, what are you doing?
Moving straight forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 with my weapon at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing much, just walking with the group.
Do we have an initiative order for this map tile? I
At
don't remember.
the moment, no, we don't.
No, but I mean in general, or we got to re-roll it if it comes to pew pew?
It'll be re-rolled in combat. Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm gonna stop there and hold an action to shoot if anything comes towards me. That's not my party, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So. All right. You, from what I can see of your viewing range, you can see over here that there's I believe you saw them before, and you decided that you were just going to ignore them and skirt around them with a party stealth check. They haven't noticed you as such just yet. So at the moment, we're not in combat.
Okay, so I'm going to use the last 5 feet that I have to backpedal just slightly.
Okay, fantastic. Yep.
That's my 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But still keep the held action to shoot anything that comes near.
Yep, sure. And you've obviously still got that information that you can use.
Yeah.
So,
Walk forwards, kind of see them at the just at the edge of my range. Go, you know what? No, I'm good.
Yeah.
And takes a couple steps back.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Well, yeah, it's down to you guys. There's nothing on the board for me, so.
Okay, so 10, 15, 5, 10, 9, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30. And I will cast. That's my spells gone.
What are you casting?
I'm going to cast Fourth Life. I think. No, I'm not going to cast Fourth Life yet. I'll wait. So I'll just take the dodge action.
Right, okay.
It's a solid preemptive spell to cast.
Yeah, but I don't. It only lasts an hour, so I want to be bang.
Has it? I thought it just gave you 10 pit points until they're gone, or.
No, they last an hour according to the spell.
Yeah.
Okay, I know of the spell. I don't know all the specifics of it.
Yeah, that's fine. So you're not casting it now?
No.
Okay. Right, okay. So, Hyra next.
I was muted. I'm just going to move there and be ready with my axe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's it for me.
No problem. Alright, Kane and Cash.
I'm going to move up.
Same.
See. Still holding my fire bomb. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right behind Kate. Moving up as well.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of point in the general direction of where I saw those creatures down there. Say those armadillo-looking things are still over there. I think we can just bypass them. 5, 10, 15, 20. Making sure to not trip over the body. 25, 30.
Great stuff. Alright. Let's see what everyone else wants to do. So,
So I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
move Bob 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 5, 10, 15, 20,
Remember
25.
to do tile by tile, please.
Ah, okay, sorry. About that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Yep. So then they're going to accompany you. That's fine. Ira.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'm just going to kind of be looking in the direction that Livia pointed out.
Yep, that's
I'll
fine.
be looking over this way. And that'll be it.
Okay. Cade.
But
Okay, to give you an idea of what your fire blast, these bombs, trap is. It's basically something that you just light and then throw. So it's like a grenade. If you've seen the film 300, they actually have that sort of thing. That's basically what you're throwing. So they are explosives.
Yeah. That's why I'm ready, not lit yet.
Yeah.
All those explosive charges in Sea of Thieves.
Don't know about that.
Little bomblets.
Yeah, little bomblet. Yeah.
Like it's just a grenade.
Yeah, basically.
I'd catch
But
a grenade
I'm
for you.
still going to hold my firebomb and
Yep.
hold
Okay.
there.
I never did get to use that lightning grenade.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. Aw.
No. Who are we waiting on? Cash. You coming, Cash?
Yes. 15. Okay, I'm on the lamppost.
The barbarian's just parked his ass on a lamppost.
Yeah, no, I moved myself aside.
He's so swole, he just walked through it and just broke and he didn't even notice.
Right. Stop there.
And I thought he was going to pole dance. I was about to get my last gold piece and flick it at him and go, yeah, do it more.
1, 2, 3. Let's see. So, off to your left-hand side as you step onto that particular area, you hear a scuffle sound, and then the sort of sound that would sound similar to clearing one's throat. And if you look very carefully, you can see that not too far off in the ground are these sharp kind of spine-like things that are just basically hurtling towards you through the air at this point. There are 3 of them. Let's do... So as you look up, you can see that these things are hurtling towards you. They do count as an ambush, so it's going to be one of them is going to hit. These aren't traps. Ooh, nice. Okay then. So 2 dirty 20s and a 21. So 3 of these spine, about 6 inches or so in length, really needle-like spines have just impacted you. One for a total of 11 points of piercing damage. So you've now got these 3 spines that literally just hit you in the chest as you stepped into that one space. For 11 points of piercing, Cash.
Well, that was nice.
And 1, 10.
Wait, I didn't get it. Is it creatures that are attacking me? Or is it a trap?
We
It's
don't know.
creatures. It's 3.
It's, well, from
3
where
darts.
you are, yeah, they're like darts. But you look at them and you can see that they are like hedgehog.
I can't
quills.
see them. That's the thing.
Yes.
Yeah, you can. They're
You
sticking
can.
out of you now.
The spikes, yeah, but I can't see the creatures that attack me.
They're out of his vision range, I guess.
No, you can see it here. I've just checked to see what your characters can see, and you can clearly see one here on the edge of your vision. You're within 20 feet of one.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I see barely ahead. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So from this direction, you've seen one literally just release a quill at you, and 2 others that have come from near to that area have also done the same thing. But you've only seen them do this after you have been attacked. So it's an ambush on you.
Okay.
So you take 11 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And these guys are going to be... Where's my turn order? Add turn. Okay. They have set initiative of 10. One, like they all attack at the same time, basically. So you are basically now in combat. You've been attacked by 3 ambushing creatures. I don't think you've seen these before. I think you scouted around them, but I don't know if you saw them. So they're basically large rodents with quills that they can use to fire at people or at things.
Like a rat with a porcupine cross.
Pretty much, yeah. So, what would you like to do? You are in combat. So, how do you react to being basically turned into a pincushion by these?
Run away.
Run away.
I don't have to engage them.
You absolutely not.
You don't have to engage them. You're absolutely right. Okay, that's fine. If that's what you want to do. Don't worry about initiative then. Just on your turn, keep moving.
Yeah, I'll just Well, first of all, would the group have seen me get hit?
No.
I would have.
You
I'm looking forward, so definitely not.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Ira, you said that you were facing that way, didn't you?
Yeah, I specifically said I would face this direction.
From where you are, given the size of these things and how thin they are, you wouldn't actually see what they are until Cash turned round. But what you would do is you would see that he has been hurt. You would see that he's reacting to being struck by something. If that's the best way to describe it. Francis, give me a perception check, please. Olivia and Cade, you would have heard "Argh!" as these things are literally just penetrating into the chest of poor Cash over there.
Cool, yeah.
Well,
I literally...
I'm gonna turn to see what happened, obviously.
Okay, yeah, I literally turn away from the enemy and go that way.
Yeah.
That way.
Okay, that's fine.
Then tell the group there are monsters over there. Let's just keep moving.
They do not give chase.
15. Wait, is it my turn to move or no?
Yeah, if it's still your turn, you got movement. Yes, you can.
Yeah, there we go. I'll stop there. Wait for the group to catch up.
Yeah.
Which are they're right behind, so.
Sadly, unless you've got, I think it's the alert feat, ambushes suck. Yeah, they don't give chase. They, from what you gather, they seem to be attacking out of panic rather than like you stray too close, kind of thing. But they don't seem to be going for the kill or anything like that. They just want you gone. Okay. With that done then.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
We continue on. So, Livia. You just hear Cash run past you, or walk, whatever. With
Do I see the three?
Yes.
Do I see the 3 quills in his chest?
Yeah, he's not pulled them out.
I just kind of sigh and I did warn everyone about them.
Yeah, there was a lamppost in the way.
And I'm going to carry on walking. 5, 10, 15, 20. Because we're slowly approaching unexplored territory. I'm going to kind of slow it down a bit and stay there. Hold action, shoot, and turn.
Great. Alright. Who was after you, I believe?
It was me.
Francis, yeah.
Ira or
anyone
Francis.
really, yeah. As long as you all wait until everyone's gone, that's fine. You can go any order.
Okay, so I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, no, that's not. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 10, 20. Now, and I'll take the dodge action.
Okay.
Dodge and
No
dive.
problem. Ira?
Yes.
The
5,
road seems safe.
10, I'm going to take a healing potion off my belt and hand it to Cash and say, "Do be more careful next time, cousin."
Okay.
15, 20, 25. I'm gonna hold a vine whip, like thorn whip,
Mm-hmm.
sort of looking in this kind of area because that's where we're heading.
Yeah. All right.
Cool whip.
Cade, what are you doing?
Me, I am going to move forward. Then. Still holding onto my flame bomb.
Yep. Gotcha.
It's me.
Technically, it's the Bob's turn, I guess.
It will be after Cade. Yep. You're up, Cash. What are you doing? You've just been handed a health potion by Ira as she passed you by.
Looking at the time, I think he has to go for work. That's why he's not responding. Or he might have actually already gone to work.
Still in the chat.
Yeah. Could have just left his laptop open. Cash, are you with us still?
I'm back.
Ah, he's back.
Yes, sorry.
I was
What
going to
time
say
you-
you're calling Cash.
What time do you need to head off?
Soon. I have 10 minutes, 15 maybe.
Right. Okay.
Well, it's your
it's
turn.
just-
You've been handed a health potion.
Oh, I have?
Yes.
Yes.
Ira has
Passed
it.
you one as I went by.
Oh, thank you. That's 2d4, right?
Yeah, if you're drinking it, yeah.
Yeah, because it took half of my HP.
Nice roll.
Definitely good roll. Finally, some good luck to this session.
Yeah. Do you want to keep the
Half
vial
your
or
hit.
toss it?
Half your hit points, by the way. That damage would have killed me.
11 damage would have killed you?
Yeah, I have 11 hit points. I rolled a fucking 2 on hit points, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Are you
I technically
tossing
rolled a
vial?
3.
Or are
Yeah,
you-
I'll keep the vial.
Okay. So you got.
And I'll remove the spikes. Because fuck that. And I'll keep moving.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. 20, 30. I'll go 30 away.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn. Thank you for the health potion.
No problem.
He grabs it, drinks it, walks 20 feet away, says thanks.
All right, Livio, you're up.
I'm a very charismatic barbarian.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hold action to shoot anything end turn.
Alright. Alright, good stuff. Francis.
Okay. Okay. 50. 20. 5, 10, 15. That's the big my go. I take dodge action.
What? Did you just channel Bjorn at some point?
Probably, yeah.
So we've gone.
My workmates get really concerned when I shout out Fluben at a customer.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about you. We've gone from like Mississippi area to like, well,
Nordic.
what would it be? It'd be Nordic, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can 100% believe that you would shout Fluben at the customers.
Probably.
Yep.
Just pissing you off, and just, all you hear in the store at the top of your lungs is Fluben!
Fluben!
Okay.
And then he just jumps to the next puddle he finds.
Is that you done?
Yeah, that's me done.
Alright. Ira.
Oh, good. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to nudge Cade. Say, the chest by that tree, if you want to try your luck again.
Yeah, no.
5, 10, 15, this, 20. A little bit further. 30. It's a nice pond. Yeah, I'm gonna hold a thorn whip again. Kind of keep my eyes on the direction we're going.
Yep, sure. Alright, Cade.
I'm going to move forward, avoiding that chest.
Avoiding the chest. Oh yes, because you've got a disdain for chest now.
Let's see.
Favorite enemy chest.
5. Let's see. While again, still holding on to that firebomb.
Right. Okay then.
Nursing it almost.
Yep. Cade. The others can't
And that's
see.
going to end my turn.
The others can't see what you can see. In this direction.
Come on.
Are you going to tell them, or are you just going to let them find out on their own?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Huh.
Hello?
Yes.
You're coming through.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to hold my firebomb, almost nursing it, get ready to throw it if needs be, and obviously not lighting it, and end of my turn there.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah, you got some good distance on them. Like I said, they can't. The rest of the party can't see what you can now see. Do you want to inform them, or are you just going to let them run into it?
I don't see much.
You should be able to.
Hey DM, shush.
I see water. I see
You should be able
something
to see
here.
this. Yeah. It's just on the third.
There's something in this that how to do the arrow thing.
Yeah.
Fourth option on the left, ruler.
Oh, for God's sake.
You could just ping it, it'll be fine.
There's something over here, guys. Have you a void?
Livia.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt you've noticed that you are travelling on the Eastern Road. This is your crossroads for the northwest. West-east and north-south facing roads. The direction that you are currently headed is the southern road. You are, if going by your actually intended route,
north?
that would be west.
West.
So this
North.
road here would be your eastern exit. This
Oh,
would be
okay, yeah.
Because
I-
if you imagine like it's all tipped on its sides, like
Yeah, I did get the compass right. Okay, you said like eastern, so I was like, huh? But you meant going this way, eastern.
yeah. So southwest
Yeah.
has now become your south.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Yeah, I just saw the chest. That's why I'm taking a slight detour.
Yeah.
I look at Ira. Say, your inspiration has been a great help in a lot of these challenges during the day. Mind helping me with this chest? I'm gonna go over here and hold my action to check her for traps if I can.
Yes, you can.
Or technically even use this like split turn mechanic that we haven't really used.
I'll cast guidance upon you whenever.
Yeah. There's no actual turn. You just have to wait. If you do an action, you have to wait for everybody else to go before you can do another one. That's all it is. So there's no actual order.
Yeah,
as
that's I'm
such.
technically saying like holding my action so that
Mhm.
whenever Ira
Yeah.
does do it, I can then. Well, I would like to then check.
Right. Okay. And what you're going to be doing?
Checking for traps.
Investigation then?
Not good at investigation, but
Or perception?
Check.
Your choice.
I'll take perception if that's okay.
So you made.
That is a 25. I rolled a 17 plus 4 and then got another plus 4 from the guidance.
Yeah, beautiful. So, with your keen eyes, you managed to spot something located near to the far right hinge of the chest. Even though it's still closed, you spot something just by looking at it and think, doesn't quite sit right with me. You think you found a trap.
I think I found a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to disable or identify what it is?
You may indeed. You can disarm it. If you want to attempt that, you can. I'll just need a dexterity roll. If you've got any thieves' tools, you can use those.
I do have thieves' tools.
Yep. So
yes.
add those onto your roll, and then your dexterity modifier. And so
Natural 20.
Wowee. Okay, so amazingly,
I'm fucking opening this chest, boy.
one-handedly, you've managed to crack open this chest without any problems whatsoever. No chance of setting off the trap. It is completely and utterly disarmed. So, all that's left now is what's inside.
That makes up for the shitty rolls that I had today on the other stuff. Like, my natural one stealth. Our fantastic looting of where we all rolled 6s.
Just ridiculous.
Let's see.
Was appropriate that it was 3 6s though.
Yes, and quite funny that we all got different results. 5, 10, and 11. It just shows how you shouldn't underestimate your modifiers.
Okay, number 5. Let's go back up here. Number 5. Okay. Inside this oddly placed, maybe abandoned chest, you find scattered around the bottom of it, the base, 12 gold pieces. But more importantly than that, to get to those 12 gold pieces, you would need to move out the way a short sword which glows yellow.
Gotta leave the sword cone and take everything else. No. I definitely take the sword.
Yep, no problem.
And anything else that I can find in there that looks to be useful. Can you go through what was in there again, please?
Just the sword and the gold.
How much gold was it? I didn't hear that.
12.
12.
Yellow. Short sword, long sword.
It's
Short.
a short sword.
Short sword.
And,
And
has,
12 gold.
Yes. And it has
So.
rare
sorry, go ahead,
magic.
mate.
Rare magic on the sword. That's yeah,
So-
rare magic on the sword.
Rare, so it's yellow.
Yes.
12 gold, so that would be 17.
Oh yes, of course, because you get your +5s. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that would be what? 3 gold per person plus 2 gold extra. I'm gonna give Cade 4 and Ira 4, and everyone else gets 3.
Okay. Mark it all down, everyone.
Hey, I now have 4 gold.
There you go.
As I give Ira the 4 pieces of the split bounty, I kind of just squeeze her hand gently and say, "Couldn't have done it without you."
I
And
nod my
I'm-
head in thanks as well.
I'm gonna keep the sword for now, but kind of put it in my backpack in a sense. In the magical confinement of what the adventuring party's backpack is in this game.
Yeah, you're talking about your that's fine. Your inventory.
I'm talking about the TARDIS of a backpack that we all have.
Yep.
Because somehow Cash managed to fit 3 tents in there.
Isn't it less a backpack and more just like an orb?
Yeah.
A mystical orb.
Yep. You've all got a kind of like a bracelet which has a blue orb on it, and you can activate it, and it dismantles everything and places it into your inventory. And then when you want it, you just think about the item that you want, and it just appears in your hands.
So it's a bracelet of holding.
Pretty much. That's one way to put it.
Can mine be like green, brown, just changing color all the time?
It doesn't matter. It's up to you if that's what you want
Yay.
to do. Bit of flavour. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, mine's going to be black.
Racist.
It makes sense.
Is it a shiny black or is it matte black?
Black 3.0.
Right.
So shiny black, so any light's reflected off it.
No. Black 3.0. Nothing reflects off it.
You drop it in a dark room. Well, shit.
Well, that's the end of that.
Okay, but I'm that's basically all of my actions, not really my movement, but like my actions,
Yeah.
and everything. So
Okay. You can see when you was checking over this chest that it does have like a few ornate looking symbols on it, not linked to the trap, but more like an ID tag.
Do the symbols mean anything to me? Do I recognize them?
No, they are just there. They're all in a line, in a very small area. But sadly the symbols won't actually mean much to you.
Okay, so it's more just like a ornate detailing on the chest.
It's like someone's standing.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta head off. I'll catch you guys next session.
No worries, bud. Yeah.
You know, man.
Stay safe.
See you later.
Yes.
Okay, finally the pasta man is gone.
Okay. What do you guys want to do to continue?
Well, we only have like 15 minutes left of this session anyway. I was gonna just
Yeah.
carry on until we maybe got to some conflict and call it there.
Yeah.
Or,
Can do that.
or even stop early, I don't mind. I'm flexible.
I think here's a good place to hold. To be fair, you've just opened a chest. We've divvied out gold. We've got danger next to me somewhere. I just pointed in the general direction of where I spotted it slightly.
Down here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Somewhere over there, yeah. Or we can
Yeah.
can end it there. That works.
Well, it's up to you guys. If you want to continue, then continue. If not, then we'll call it.
Well, seeing as danger is there, I don't really want to get into a fight without the barbarian being present. This kind of feels a bit wrong.
Sounds like,
Yeah,
sounds
so
like
if we know a fight's going to be there, we may as well just wait
yeah.
Okay.
till next session, and then we'll start the session off with a bang.
Literally, in this case.
Oh, hello. With a bang.
Straight into combat.
Just
Looks at the road.
because my character's the sexiest. Okay, you don't need to do all this.
Said a bang, not a wallop.
Oh well.
Should take what you can get.
Guys, stop, please. I'm still alive. Gonna get this stream age rated.
You mean it's not age rated already?
Oh no, 100% it is.
PG.
Right then.
Yeah. PG.
Good session, guys. We'll call it there.
Cool.
In the stream.
Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. We're going to call it a bit earlier just because conflict is coming up. We will be back in 2 weeks if nothing gets in the way, so on the 10th of July. Hope everyone enjoyed it. It was a bit of a slower session today, but a lot of, work had to be done. Hopefully, much more excitement, death, and explosives next session.
Oh yeah, there'll definitely be something.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Penis.
Bye.
Bye.
I'd like to point out it wasn't me that said penis this time.
No.